Hello my guys and purest of race, how are you doing? Before we get into it, I just want to say something I've meant to say but I have continuously forgotten for a bit. Thank you so much for 100 subscribers. Like, I know to a lot of people that doesn't really seem like a lot, but I cannot begin to imagine so many people being interested. I cannot imagine so many people being interested enough in my art and what I do here as to hit subscribe, and especially with how selective I am with the YouTubers I've subscribed. Especially with how selective I am with the YouTubers I decide to subscribe to. Plus, every single subscriber I gain is one more closer to 100,000 and living my dream of making YouTube my full-time job. So thanks for subscribing. If you're enjoying my videos, it really means so much to me. This isn't the video I had planned. I was going to do the part 2 to the Ever After redesign. I currently have way too many drawing to do, end of the year grind, you know. Not to mention I'm putting a lot of effort into the end of the year video. So I kind of just wanted an easy one, just so people don't forget I exist. But don't worry, the Ever After video and talking more about the magical girl video. Talking more about my magical girls, which by the way, thanks so much for the love on that video. You guys really like that one. It will come out sometime early next year. I could have just left it out. It will come out sometime. But oh my god, enough about other crap. What are we talking about today? So 2, 3, maybe 4 time isn't real. However many years ago, I saw a YouTuber I don't know who was talking about how they have a bunch of Christmas movies they rewatch every year, and because I am a feeble-minded loser that just does whatever I see on TV, I decided I just have to do the same, and I thought it'd be fun to talk about those movies, especially because it's officially Christmas time. It's been Christmas time since the second Halloween was over, but now it's more socially acceptable to say it's Christmas time. Sorry, I'm bad. I feel so weird right now. I don't know what it is. Nothing is. It doesn't sound right. But anyway, let's get into the 4 movie things I rewatch every year during the most wonderful time of it. But before we do it, just something feels like it's missing. Better.
With that, and what? How? Okay. As you probably tell from how bad the okay, because you just I can't believe we're doing this all over again. So as you can tell, the intro was in poor audio quality, cause the whole I just did this whole thing a second ago, but I didn't check. It didn't. I'm so upset. It didn't save. It didn't happen. So I have to do the whole video over now. So, but I didn't want to do the intro over again. So, let's go! Firstly is Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas, an anthology special of all the main Mickey characters celebrating Christmas with their own special forms of hijinks.
Yep, that's me.
Now that description actually fits 2 separate movie special things. The one I rewatch every year is the ugly early 2000s CG version. Which, why is this the one I rewatch every year? The original is a better movie. It's sure as hell funnier. Just these screenshots from Once Upon a Christmas are funnier than the entirety of Twice. I haven't seen it yet this year. What is this movie even about? Okay. Here's a summary. Santa Claus joins Mickey, Minnie, and all of their pals in an original movie about discovering the true joys of Christmas. Watch the hilarious antics of stubborn old Donald as he tries in vain to resist the joy of the season, and laugh along with Mickey and Pluto as they learn a great lesson about the power of friendship. That's one way to put it.
Aw, who's my pal? Not you! Oh, Christmas is ruined, and you ruined it. Get out and stay out! Wait, did I mention you ruined Christmas?
Okay, I'll rip the band-aid off. This movie is batshit insane. It's the cartoony level of absurd, insane bullshit, but with extremely ugly animation. Who could ask for more in a movie? In one of the stories, Maximilian brings home his girlfriend, not Roxanne, from college, and he's worried that Goofy, dad is going to fuck it up. And of course, because I said this in the original recording, I have to let you know, I did in fact type out in the script. And Goof surprises himself, Max, not Roxanne, and us, the audience, by blowing up his house with popcorn. Because of course he does. It's Goofy. I failed to capture just how bad this one is because I hadn't seen it yet. Not only is there a dragon outside? Are you done, Bethany? The entire thing has this just really bad generic song that is explaining exactly what is happening.
I guess I should apologize.
There's barely a plot. Goofy just spends the entire time just embarrassing him to the most minor degree, and Max just overreacts about the whole thing. He's throwing a little tantrum about it, chill out, dude. And then he decides to take a grumpy little walk, and then all of a sudden he decides, actually, my dad's pretty cool. And then
I guess I should apologize.
Just full 180 and everything's fine now. It's so bad.
I guess I should apologize.
And I honestly think I failed to capture just how funny I find this movie. I honestly, next year I might make a whole video just on this movie. Another story in this film is about how Donald hates Christmas. I thought Scrooge of all people. Sorry. I'm going off script. Another story in this film is about how Donald hates Christmas and he gets increasingly paranoid as the joyous rains of Christmas follow him everywhere he goes. Those are probably my favorites in the special, but there's also one where the triplets sneak into the North Pole toy factory, because of course they do. And I gotta be real, after watching DuckTales 2017, it's hard to ignore how boring and sucky these three are outside of it. They're all the same guy, with different colors and very annoying voices.
Well, Dewey, how are we gonna find a list in this place? I'm working on it. I can't see anything with this map in the way. A map?
Which, now that I'm thinking about it, that's probably the joke with the duck lineage, is that they all talk not normal. Yes, I am implying that being Scottish is not normal. To stupid Americans that don't care to learn and appreciate cultures outside of their own. In general, I think the main reason I love this one is it came on every year on Disney XD in the middle of the night during the season when I was a kid. So it's got that allure and nostalgia about it. Plus, the late night aspect of it goes well with the fever dream nature of the film. I don't know why I keep calling it a film. This is not a film. I do recommend you check this one out. It's a fun ride. There are a bunch of stories in the special movie, whatever it is, that I didn't even talk about that are a bit of fun. Okay, this is gonna be a short one because I barely remember this. I know Neo Yokio is kind of old news. It caused a big uproar in the anime community when it first came out. Then everyone kind of forgot about it, which is a darn shame. I genuinely love this show so much. There's something so charming about its lack of, dare I say anything? There's no substance. There's no depth. People just say insane bullshit and go about their ignorantly rich lives, and it's the best thing ever. The comedic timing of the show is unparalleled, only akin to that of a bridge series on YouTube.
How thoughtful.
Honey, the snacks are ready.
Kaz, I gotta go. Snacks are ready.
And fun fact about me, unironically 50% off is one of my favorite animes ever. That is a topic for another day. But Pink Christmas. One of the best things about Neo Yokio is Kazcon's rivalry with the obnoxious and hilariously egotistical Archangelo.
Oh, Archangelo, what do you live here?
I wish I lived here.
In this episode, Archangelo has a big Christmas event at... Oh my god. I don't remember this one. The point I'm trying to get to is Kaz is put on the spot to do a cool Christmas freestyle, and it unironically goes hard. I barely said anything here. I really don't remember this one, and I honestly don't recommend it unless you already love the show. But I mean, Kaz fights a Christmas tree, which is pretty epic. Just saying. Okay, okay, we're gonna be grasping at straws again, because I actually forgot to rewatch this one last year, and the first time I watched it was on a crappy old projector, and it was very difficult to see any and everything. But okay. Here's a pitch for the film. Gay Christmas movie. Rich annoying parents discover forcing their kids to constantly fight for approval their whole lives does not form healthy, well-rounded people. Kristen Stewart is so fucking hot in this movie. Dan Levy is his hilarious self and kills a fist. And, most importantly, the Christmas tree does in fact fall. Do you need anything more from a Christmas film? So this movie was kind of everywhere right before it came out. But to re-jog your memory, the plot basically is there are these two lesbians, Harper and Abby, and I never say that they're dating, I just say that they are lesbians. They're dating each other. And Harper is like, hey, Abby, you should meet my family. Come over for Christmas. But then, like, when Abby is, like, committed to going, Harper's like, no, nah, maybe you shouldn't. We've come to find out Harper's family doesn't know she's gay, and you know, shenanigans ensue. A common criticism leveled against this movie, I mean, besides that people are tired of milquetoast white, thin, conventionally attractive lesbians taking up a large part of gay rep in popular media, people are also tired of coming out stories being, like, the center of most queer media. And on one side, I completely agree with these criticisms. I think the concept of intersectionality can really lend to more interesting, varied, and relatable stories for, like, everyone instead of this, like, super minute group. However, the whole coming out thing in the larger context of the movie is actually less about gay people and more about how fucked up Harper's family is.
I am hiding me. Our entire life, we have been expected to be these perfect golden children. Love in our house wasn't something we just got for free. It is something that we competed for, and if we veered off their course, we lost it.
You see, your sister is also crushed by the weight of her parents' expectations and spends most of the movie hiding the fact that her and her husband are divorced. This is awkward. Both the divorce and the fact Harper's gay are treated with the same level of scandal within the plot because the point is setting unrealistically high expectations for your kids and always pitting them against each other fucks them up.
All this because you're scared to not be the favorite. Pathetic.
Is this making sense? I'm not saying I'm not also tired of coming out stories being the vast majority of mainstream queer stories, but I am saying I like this movie. But, okay, one more thing that bothers me about this movie. Right after the big climax sister battle, when all the secrets come out and the tree falls, woo, the parents almost instantly do a classic Darman complete 180, which is fine, I guess. They probably weren't intending to hurt their kids, but it's a bit unrealistic. But at the same time, I get the movie has to have a happy ending. It's a Christmas film. I promise I do like this movie. Did I mention Aubrey Plaza's in this movie? Did I need to say movie both those times? No. That was the time for pronouns. Subject of today is pronouns. So what do you say we have a couple of go-rounds? She's one of my absolute favorite actresses, and she's gorgeous and perfect in this movie.
Great party.
Some fans say Abby should have ended up with Aubrey Plaza's character because of how poorly Harper was treating her, which is, yeah. This movie is a joyous and fun Christmas romp. I honestly don't remember a good chunk of it, but it's funny and has hot women I have a crush on in it. I don't know. Klaus is one of the best animated movies I've ever seen, and it's the absolute perfect Christmas movie. If you've never seen this movie, don't waste your time watching me talk about it. Watch it. Go gather your family, open Netflix, and watch this film. This time I actually do mean it. Film. Where to even begin? This movie is gorgeous. All the backgrounds and environments are so vivid with the emotion of the scene. The dull, moody, and barren Smearsenberg. That can't be what it's called. Smearsenberg? The loneliness, darkness, and initial creepiness and mystery of Klaus's house, as well as the beauty and warmth spread in the setting as the movie goes on. Not only that, but it's just beautiful. The textures and the colors, it's just so jaw-dropping in a way I can't even completely word. And besides the setting, the animation is just so unique and alive. This movie is 2D. Did you know that? Could you tell? No other movie, not 2D nor 3D, literally nothing I've ever seen looks quite like Klaus. The animation is fluid and lively and just tells so much about each character in every second of the film. Speaking of, The characters in this film, oh my god. The main character Jasper, like, okay, I'm intentionally saying very little about the movie so you can experience as much of it as possible if you decide to go watch it, which you absolutely should. But Jasper starts the movie as an entitled, spoiled little bitch boy, and his journey through the movie is just one of the best executed character development I've ever seen in a cartoon movie. And I could say that about literally any of the other two protagonists, including the titular Klaus. Once again, no spoilers. But because of reasons, Klaus is a completely isolated, sad old man until he meets Jasper, and seeing him gradually come back out of his shell and rediscovering joy is so heartwarming and gratifying. By the way, these two are gay. You didn't ask. I know. But listen to me, listen. They have the enemies to lovers going, but also the help each other become better people, but also the both snarky assholes, but also the high-strung and laid-back boyfriends. All of it. They have it all. I can't stop thinking about it every time I watch this movie. How perfect they are together. But of course, Jasper does have the mandatory female love interest, and she may or may not be the love of my life. Her story, again, no spoiler. Oh god, now they're both here. Hi, Mom! Hi, Mom. But like Klaus, through the happenings of the plot, the hope she lost long ago is slowly brought back to her, and the symbolism for her journey specifically pulls at my heartstrings personally. Besides that, this movie is so fucking funny. It has a uniquely speedy, snarky, witty, and surprisingly dark sense of humor. I'm pretty sure this is a kid's movie, but they make quite a few not so subtle jokes about. Oh, and this movie is one of the only animated movies that does the mandatory lie reveal third act breakup scenes really, really well. This scene is devastating and leaves me in ruins every time I watch it. Another thing I love about this movie is how cleverly everything about the Santa mythos comes together, and with the final scene, I absolutely adore that a good chunk of it is just completely, purely, and wholly left to magic. This movie is the perfect embodiment of the spirit of Christmas and why I love this holiday I do not celebrate so much. It is warm, and it is slick, and it is sweet, and it is hilarious, and it is gorgeous, and I can't put into words how much this movie means to me. The overarching message of the movie: be kind. At this point, you have to understand, I've been recording for like probably over an hour at this point, probably around 80 minutes. I've been talking about freaking Christmas movies. I'm so tired. But let's finish. Kindness is one of, if not the most powerful thing we as humans have. And just doing even the small things for your loved ones or even the strangers around you can make such a massive difference. There is truly nothing like Klaus, and I highly recommend you gather all of the family members you like and watch it this holiday season.
How many days do you shed the pain of your darker days? All I know is it happened.
Okay, popping in with a good old voiceover outro, because I didn't film an outro, so we're doing this now. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed listening to me talk about my favorite Christmas movies. And I also hope you have a very Merry Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate, because there are other ones. Surprised. Let me know down below if you like any of these movies, or just your thoughts on them, or if you dislike any of the movies, except if you dislike Klaus. Keep that to yourself. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, this took a lot longer than it was supposed to. I put a lot more effort into it than I was supposed to. Like at the beginning I said this was supposed to be an easy one. This was not an easy one. It took me like 3 weeks to finish, and that was never the intention. But I'm quite proud of it now. So I really hope you enjoyed watching. And let me know also down below if you like these kinds of videos. If you like you know, I do the drawings on here, but I also talk about movies and TV shows sometimes, and so just like let me know what you want to see more of going into the new year. Very excited for the next year of content and all that. And I'm very excited to keep making videos for you guys. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate you for watching my content and subscribing and everything else. This is getting long now. I'm just gonna say goodbye. But not like that, obviously. I hope to see you around these parts again very, very soon. Take her easy and have a happy holidays. I don't know why I started doing the accent. Bye-bye.